I love the entrance to our shopping district. This is so cool. Step into the donut. Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Olympuscraft. I'm just having a little bit of a morning fly through the shopping district, seeing stuff that has maybe changed. We've got some new paths just there behind us that Corey's been working on. So there's a lot to do today. I want to be working a bit more on my mega base. And especially I want to work on the sorting system part of it, because I've got a bit of an issue at the moment, and that issue is disorganization. Let me show you my my base. Yes, shulker boxes everywhere, chests full of random junk. There's a lot going on here, and yeah, I don't even know what half of these things are for. I really want to start working on a new sorting system so that I don't have to worry about the mess. If you saw season 2 of Olympuscraft, you'll know that I built a sorting system for that season as well, and it was enormous, and we caused so much lag on the server that people had to download 2 different mods just to be able to visit my base. This season I decided to try a completely different design. I've actually been working on my own sorting system design, and it's going to be either significantly less laggy than last time or significantly more laggy. I don't really know. We'll have to try it out and see. So that's one of the things we're going to be working on today. I'm going to not be able to do the entire sorting system in one episode. I'm going to have to do it in stages. And this episode I wanted to start working on the floating island that's going to house the sorting system. But also there's other stuff that I want to do today. Now the first thing I want to do has to do with the Thunderdome. So I built this structure to settle disputes on the server, and it's not really been used, and I don't really like that. I want to make this a functional place. Yeah, the problem is we don't really have a lot of grievance on the server. We kind of tend to, you know, be okay with one another and respect one another. Well, that changes today. Today I'm going to go around and I'm going to try and make some enemies in the hope that they'll challenge me to the Thunderdome. Okay, let's start off with the usual suspects. Here's Fuzzy. I'm going to open all of his trapdoors. So the problem is it has to be good enough that they're going to want to do something about it, but not bad enough that they're going to just prank me back, because that's boring. There you go. I flipped all your trapdoors. Want to settle it in the Thunderdome. Rob. Alright, let's move on to somebody else. What can I do to code? Let's see. Tell you what. He's got a load of bread. Let's eat all his bread. Oh, I need to actually get tired to eat his bread. Didn't think about that. Okay, I've got a different idea. Let's burn his bread. There we go. That's the second one. I burnt all your bread. Want to settle it in the Thunderdome. Rob. Oh God. Okay. I don't think I need to do anything to Hellfire Mage. I think something's been done to Hellfire Mage already. Maybe I'll spare him. I think he's got lots of problems of his own to deal with. And just to be clear, that was totally not me. Get it? Totally? So this is Matt's iron farm. I don't want to mess with his iron farm, obviously. So this is what we're going to do. We're renaming all these villagers to Steeden. Not Stephen, Steeden. Alrighty, I named your villagers Steeden. Want to settle this in the Thunderdome. Now the last person I want to mess with is Yvette. Now I don't really know where her base is. I think it's over here. But I don't really know where her base and Watson end, because that's Watson's. I think this part here is Yvette's. Oh, handy sign. Okay, yeah, this is Yvette's. How about this? I have done something to your base. Want to settle this in the Thunderdome. Now, for clarity, I've done nothing to her base. I've done absolutely nothing. She's going to come back. She's going to think something's wrong. She's going to be super cautious throughout the entire base. And yeah, nothing's happened. The best prank, really. Well, that's 4 people challenged to the Thunderdome. I'm going to have to wait for people to actually see signs, get back to me. So we can't really do many fights at the moment. But what we can do is start working on this big island in our mega base. So without further ado, I think the best thing to do is to get this done in the form of a time lapse. Let's go! there it is, the big thing in the sky. I was going to say donut, but it doesn't really have a hole in the center, so it's not really a donut. But yes, this is the very start of the sorting system. Oh, wait, what? Okay, wait, what's that? What is that? Oh no, oh no. Please tell me somebody didn't bring a ghast here. I am terrified of this. Okay, right, there's a skulk sensor. I need to be very careful. Ah! Oh, okay. Trapdoors. Okay, cool. Okay, fine. That's fine. I genuinely thought a ghast was going to come out of this thing. Yeah, I don't know who did this, but kudos. That did scare me a fair bit. Well done. So yes, this large platform here is the foundations for this big structure that's going to be on top, which is going to be the sorting system. But I think it looks quite good as a kind of floating island. The plan is to have a number of these all around the big beacon, each of which is going to have a different purpose. And yeah, I quite like it. It looks like a UFO from the bottom, which is pretty cool. So this area here isn't actually going to be used for storage really. It's going to have a bit of bulk storage, maybe a bit of redstone, but the main storage is going to go on the platform above. So the way the storage system is going to work is a bit different from usual. I thought I probably should give you a bit of an overview of what's going to happen. But I don't obviously have it in this world, I have it in a creative world, so let's jump in there and I'll show you this cool redstone. So this place here is the Olympuscraft creative server. I don't want to show you too much because obviously there is some spoilers, and I don't mind you getting spoiled for my stuff, but I don't want to spoil other people's stuff. But essentially what you've got is this thing here. This is the idea, the proof of concept for the sorting system. I'm going to try and reduce this a bit more. I think these water columns can come here, so there's still a bit of work to do. But this is my new and innovative and 100% mine new sorting system. So if we want to just kind of quickly test it out, let's just grab a few different items. We'll just pick some of these. And if we go up here, eventually the items will just drop in here, but we'll do this for now. I'm going to put some of these in here, maybe half a stack of those, some of those, and let's put an item which isn't actually being sorted at the moment. What you'll see is the items get into this dropper and is dispensed one at a time out into the barrel below, and then from the barrel it starts going all the way down. So for example, if we look at the dirt, yeah, you can see dirt is coming in slowly, but it is coming in. And it's the same for all of these different items. It's slowly filling up. And at the bottom here, you can see that the items that are not in any of the shulker boxes end up going to the bottom. Now obviously then what's going to happen is those items are going to be sent all the way up through these water columns back into the second row, and then the third row, fourth row, and so on. Now the main advantage of this particular system is that it doesn't use any chests, it doesn't use a lot of hoppers compared to the other systems, and that means that it should, at least in theory, reduce the lag. Downside is it's a bit more fiddly than usual, because if you want to get an item, you can't just go up to chest and take out the entire block. You see, otherwise it gets filled up. You need to always leave one block here. And the other thing is that it is probably 4 to 8 times slower than other systems. This is something that you use if you want to sort, I don't know, 500 items, which is what I want to do. If you're going to sort, 5 items, you definitely don't need to do this. Now, I don't know if there's much use for this, but if you want to know how to build this, I can actually make a tutorial. I've been considering it, I just don't know if it's something people do want to see. Back to Olympuscraft. Oh, I've just received word from Matt. He has seen his villagers and he's not happy. So he has, in fact, challenged me to the Thunderdome. So while he's currently offline, I'm going to make sure I've got all the gear I need to win this fight. Wait a second, I think I saw this in one of the comments. I defeated Code last time and his bow had looting on it. How does his bow have looting on it? I'm quite confused. So we're gonna fight it out and see who wins. Are you running away already? So that's what's happening here.
No, I'm setting my spawn for the eventual time that I might die.
That is a good point, actually. So hello, Matt. Welcome to the Thunderdome. We've both entered the Thunderdome. Only one of us may leave the Thunderdome.
Sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, and obviously, I hope you've read the rules. The short of it is we're going to settle our dispute. So after it's all settled, we can't bring that up anymore. The loser loses all their stuff and the winner gets to take it. There are no other rules. You can do whatever you want. The only other thing is if you do any damage to the Thunderdome, you then have to fix it. But you're entirely allowed to do damage.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Ellie, as a resident viewer, do you want to count us down?
All right.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Fight!
Oh, you. No. Bad Rob.
No,
that's
good
a
Rob.
bad. No, that's a very bad Rob.
That's a very good Rob.
Using crossbow tactics or something. Oh no.
Yeah.
You go for weakness?
Yeah, I do.
You jerk. That just seems rude.
Clearly, you're not fought in the Thunderdome before. Everything is allowed in the Thunderdome. There are no rules.
My head's
here.
not on the wall
Rob
yet.
has the upper hand for now.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not shocking. He actually brought potions and stuff. I
course I
barely
did.
brought
He
anything.
goes there and said bad. This aggravates him. But the angrier Matt gets, the stronger he becomes. Or not. I don't know.
Wait, yeah, I'm recording. Good. Okay, hit him. Come here.
Nope.
Come here.
I'm using this pillar, dang it. No.
How many potions do you have?
I have the full inventory of potions, pretty much.
My God, Rob.
Look,
Then-
the Thunderdome is the place where you fight dirty. Yes!
And Max lost.
Yes!
That is not shocking. That is not shocking at all.
Well, there we go.
That is far from a surprise that I lost at PvP.
Lovely.
And I got a nice clip for a video. Great.
Yeah. And once again, I am the PvP master. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to move away from that guy. So yes, I now have all of his loot to keep as a personal prize. And with that, it is unfortunately the end of the episode. I'm sure I'll be doing more Thunderdome next week when other people respond to my challenge. But until then, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!